One of these coastlines is 40% cheaper and half as crowded as the other, and almost nobody is talking about it. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you what Croatia gives you, what Montenegro gives you, and exactly why, for most travelers in 2026, the answer to which one to book is more obvious than the internet is letting on. This isn't a dig at Croatia. Croatia is genuinely extraordinary. But so is Montenegro. It costs significantly less, and it has a fraction of the crowds. That combination deserves an honest look. Subscribe before we get into it. 2 of these every week, and right now we're building out the full summer 2026 travel playbook. Let's start with Croatia, because you need to understand what it's offering before Montenegro's case makes full sense. Dubrovnik is genuinely one of the most beautiful cities in Europe. The old town walls rising straight out of the Adriatic, orange rooftops, the sea going from green to deep blue as you walk the ramparts. It's extraordinary. You also share it with about 8,000 other people on a busy day, and the walls now cost $35 to get in. That's the Game of Thrones effect, and it's permanent. Split is a better version of Dubrovnik for my money. A real, lived-in city where Diocletian's palace from the 3rd century AD is just the city center that people walk through to get coffee. Entry is free because it's not a museum, it's just the street layout. Split is Croatia at its most genuinely charming. Then the islands, Hvar, Brač, Vis, Korčula. Each one is beautiful in a different way. Hvar is glamorous and social. Vis is quieter and almost secretly lovely. Korčula has a medieval old town that looks like Dubrovnik without the crowds. Ferries between them run $5 to $15. And Plitvice Lake's inland, terraced waterfalls and turquoise pools in a canyon, is one of the most otherworldly natural sights in Europe. $20 to $30 entry. Croatia has a lot. That's not the question. The question is what you're paying for it. And then there's Montenegro. And here's where it gets interesting. The Bay of Kotor is a fjord. Not officially, but that's what it looks like. Mountains that go straight up 1,700 meters, dropping directly into still, dark green water. It's on a scale that's hard to photograph properly because your lens isn't wide enough. The medieval walled town of Kotor sits at the edge of it, and entry is $3. $3 to walk inside a UNESCO-listed city that's been standing since the 12th century. From Kotor, you can drive or take a boat for $15 to $20 around the bay and reach Perast, a village of Baroque palaces on the water, with 2 tiny island churches sitting in the bay in front of it. Neither the village nor the churches are particularly famous internationally. Both are extraordinary. Sveti Stefan is the image you've seen without knowing where it was. A tiny fortified island connected to the mainland by a thin strip of land, beach on both sides, medieval walls. The hotel on the island charges thousands. The view of it from the road above costs nothing and is better anyway. And then, if you drive inland, 90 minutes from Kotor, you're in Durmitor National Park. The Tara Canyon is the deepest gorge in Europe. The national park entry is $5. The landscape looks nothing like a coastal Adriatic country. It looks like the Alps dropped into the Balkans. Montenegro is essentially 2 completely different countries in 3 hours of driving. The cost gap between these 2 countries is real, and it runs through everything. A private room in Kotor's old town, inside the medieval walls, is $25 to $45 a night. The same quality room in Dubrovnik's old town is $80 to $120. In Split, it comes down to $50 to $75. Montenegro is running at roughly half the accommodation cost of Croatia's headline cities. Activities follow the same pattern. Kotor walls for $3 versus Dubrovnik walls for $35. Montenegro's national parks cost $5. Croatia's Plitvice is $20 to $30. Even the restaurants and bars, a beer on the waterfront in Kotor is $2 to $3. The same beer overlooking Dubrovnik Harbor is $6 to $8. The 40% cheaper figure holds up in practice. For a week-long trip for 2 people, you're saving $300 to $500 by choosing Montenegro over Croatia's tourist centers. That's a flight, or 3 extra nights. Food. Brief because both countries do it well and the gap is smaller here than everywhere else. Both coastlines run on grilled seafood, local olive oil, good wine. In Montenegro, you're looking at $6 to $10 for a full fish meal with salad on the water. In Croatia's tourist areas, that's $18 to $25 for the same plate. Montenegro wins on price. Croatia wins on variety. The islands especially have exceptional seafood restaurants. But neither country will disappoint you at the table. So here's the honest verdict. Choose Croatia if you want Dubrovnik on your itinerary and you're okay paying the price for it. You want island hopping options. You're doing a multi-week Adriatic trip and have the budget and time to move between cities. Croatia is more developed, more connected, and more varied. Choose Montenegro if you want the same quality of Adriatic coastline at a fraction of the cost. You want the dramatic fjord scenery of the Bay of Kotor without the Game of Thrones crowds. You want somewhere that feels genuinely discovered rather than packaged. And if you want to drive 90 minutes inland and be in an entirely different landscape that most Europeans have never heard of, my honest call for 2026, Montenegro. Not because Croatia isn't worth it, it absolutely is, but because Montenegro gives you something rarer right now, the feeling that you got there before everyone else did. That window is closing. Go this summer.